during the election, for some reason, even after his first term in office, Trump's first term in office, people still saw Trump favorably on the economy. That seems like it's changing.
It's one of those things where people really only like someone's economy based off how expensive the gas is at that moment, or a carton of eggs or something. So obviously Biden got hit pretty hard with that because of, COVIDflation.
Russia.
Yeah, that stuff too. And now Americans can feel the impact of gas because of the U.S.-Iran war that Trump started. And, they will see that and they don't think it's good for the economy now.
Let's see what these poll numbers are.
CBS News polling.
And did any of the Trumpers actually turn on him?
Yeah, the MAGA.
There were some polls where it said that MAGA was still in 100% support of Trump, which is cultish, I would say.
2/3 of Americans are feeling negative about the U.S. economy as the war with Iran drives up.
But he's a businessman. He should make the economy strong.
I mean, isn't it crazy that is the entire reason why people think that is because he's a businessman? And I see these things where it'll be a post and be like, Trump was an outsider. How is a billionaire an outsider of the system?
And when you look at his business records, tons of breaking the law in there. Also, he wasn't actually a good businessman. He failed on that front.
Bankrupt 6 times?
And why do you want the government run like a business? Shouldn't it be run for the people and not for making a ton of money?
I feel like this is a thing that Americans don't understand, especially, is that the whole point, I feel like, of the government especially in a capitalist system, or at least a well-regulated capitalist system, it's supposed to be the protection of the people from the corporations. That's the point of the government.
Yeah, if the corporation's making too much money, then maybe you should be like, oh, this shouldn't be a privatized industry. Some of it should be more public.
Or if the company is exploiting people's labor, the government should come in and make labor laws, minimum wage, things like that. It's just crazy to me that in the United States, and this wasn't always the case, it kind of started changing that way in the 80s under Reagan, under the New Deal and Teddy Roosevelt. I feel like people saw the government more as that protection against these huge robber barons and these huge corporations. But now that just doesn't exist. The government is essentially a useful tool for these elites in this country.
Inflation. Get this, 63% are rating current economic conditions as bad, and only 32% as good.
32% still saying it's good is insane.
Wait, what? Why would 32% of people think it's good in any way?
Prices haven't gone down at all.
No.
And under Biden, they were saying it's so bad, I can't believe this. But prices have only gone up under Trump.
Are they, for some reason, actually trusting Trump when he says, oh, it's just going to be a temporary thing, and then eventually the prices will go back down?
A good chunk of them probably do, and then the rest of them are just walking around with their hands like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just ignoring everything that's going around them. They just hear Trump saying, the economy's the best it's ever been, but there's no more money in their pockets, and the price for everything is going up. But they're obviously stupid enough to just believe what they're told.
Americans,
sheep, you could call them.
Yes.
Disappointment with the economy is affecting their views of the president. 61% disapprove of President Trump's overall job performance. 65% disapprove of his handling of the economy.
So overall, it's still 39?
That's so much.
Can that be right?
And what do people approve of his immigration policy? Almost half of the people approve of that when he killed 2 when he didn't kill them, when ICE, an immigration enforcement officer, killed someone, multiple people.
So, I mean, Fox News is the biggest mainstream media channel. So is Fox News just going up there saying crime is down because we're getting rid of all these Mexican illegal immigrants? Is that what's happening? And then they just believe it?
Sure, so many people could just ignore the fact that Americans were killed and just see that, oh, they're probably from some suburban area that has no immigrants in it at all, and they're going to see no changes. So they just base it off whichever one piece of media they see.
I mean, that's so many people's entire worldview is based on what they see on Facebook, and the Facebook algorithm, if you're watching Fox News, is going to be horrendous.
Holy nuts, Facebook's insane.
And then Fox News. And the thing is, people keep saying, like year after year, that crime is up, even though statistically crime has been going down over the past few decades. So it's all just like perception.
Economy, and 69% his handling of inflation. Now, last week's Consumer Price Index report shows inflation surged in March, largely because of rising energy prices from the war with Iran. The president addressed increasing energy costs while calling into Fox News yesterday.
Oh.
So do you believe the price of oil and gas will be lower before the midterm elections?
I hope so. I mean, I think so. It could be, or the same, or maybe a little bit higher, but it should be around the same.
Did you see her reaction when he said a little bit higher? She's like, why would you say that?
Higher, but it should be around the same.
Oh, I mean, she's throwing him a lob ball right there of like, oh, midterms are coming up. You should say something that should support you for midterms. And then he lost it. He swung and he missed.
That kind of shows how Trump's just kind of deteriorating. I mean, he lies all the time. Why would he decide to like partially tell the truth in that sentence on Fox News?
I like this headline here. Iran has vowed death to America since 1979, too.
Oh my God.
They just add no context to that. There's not even quotes around the statement as if they said it. It's just this.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. Wow. Okay. All right. Who is this Iran? Is this the Iranian government that signed a deal with Obama?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
And here to discuss this, Haima Moore and Kevin Sheridan. Haima is a principal for Cornerstone Public Affairs and was the director for the Office of the DNC chair.
We just want polls.
Kevin is a Republican.
Show us more polls.
Indicates that a growing number of Americans demonstration.
Trump's handling of the situation in Iran. March, 38% approved. Wow, I guess that was like 3 weeks in. It's only dropped 2%. So these 35 to 40% of people just aren't going to move.
Wow. I thought it would be lower, a lot lower than that, because there was a school that was blown up.
Immediately.
Yeah, and the question I have is how many of those 36% are on Truth Social?
All of them. I mean, that kind of, through all of his terms so far, both of his terms, it seems like Trump kind of has a floor.
Yeah.
Like he always gets that like mid to low 30%. No matter what he's doing, he always has them that never leave.
30% is 100 million people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. You would walk up on the street and 1 out of every 3 people would say that they support the war with Iran.
I mean, then imagine how many more people would say, no, I don't support the war or the like ICE killing people stuff, but I still support Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, how many more percent would that be?
Yeah.
I mean, how many people do you know that would probably say that?
Yeah, true. I guess it might be a decent amount.
That's where we are in this country. I mean, he already failed in his first term. He got kicked out. Everyone forgets why he got kicked out in the first place, because he absolutely fumbled the COVID response, and he was just scandal after scandal after scandal. He comes back, gets elected again, goes even harder this time, and he still has 36% of people approving an offensive war against a country that didn't do anything to us.
And these are people that are wanting him to run 4 more years.
There was people chanting 4 more years at a recent rally of his. And by the way, the person that he assassinated, the leader of Iran, was the one who made a fatwa against nuclear weapons, which means religiously they're not allowed to make nuclear weapons in Iran. But they were building nukes also, by the way, which they also destroyed a year ago, by the way.
Yeah. It's crazy, too, that 36% of people would agree with this, but the government has never given a true, valid reason on why they're at war, because this is about that actually right here. This when it started, we were actually stuck in Qatar because of the war. And we were seeing the news while we're there, and we're like, oh my gosh, why did they do this? Not only is this just a terrible move, but also it's affecting us now. And then they're saying that there was a threat that Iran was gonna send missiles out. And then they later said that, oh wait, that's not true actually. They weren't gonna do anything. We launched a preemptive strike. And then it's because of nuclear capabilities, but they also said before that they destroyed all the nuclear capabilities.
They were supporting terrorists. They were a big threat. All this. I mean, and then it turns out the counterterrorism head, obviously, he quit. And then he said they were no threat to us. They did this offensively for no reason. Here we go. We can break it down by party. 9% of Dems makes sense. Who are these 9%? Are these the war hawk 9%?
Yeah, maybe. I guess so.
Like the old guard or something? Independents, 30% of independents.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's surprising, but then also the Republican number is alarming.
So that means every single person that you know, almost guaranteed, probably in Minnesota where we're from, that they're part of this, I feel like. Every single person that you know that's a Republican, that always votes Republican, they think this war is okay, based on this poll right here.
Wow. Interesting.
So they probably believe that the we're going in there to free the Iranian people, or that they were going to terrorist us first.
True, I forgot about the whole freeing the people. That really got people going for some reason. Because everyone should live like Americans. We need to have everyone be the exact same person.
We don't want them in our neighborhood, but we should go bomb their country so they can be free.
Wow. I really disapprove of how they're running their country. They can't take care of their people. By the way, we don't have enough money to fund our Medicare now.
I mean, yeah, Trump literally made a speech where he said, we have enough money to kill other people and save the Iranians from their oppressive regime, but sick people in the United States, old people, children, sorry, it's too expensive, man.
If you use your brain a little bit, that might show that there's a different motive behind this whole Iran thing, because that's not something that a normal person would do, to just trade off this for that.
And the fact that Trump fired multiple generals and admirals from the military before he did all this stuff, kind of hinting that, or implying that a lot of these generals would not have supported this at any point.
Let's do a poll for ourselves. Do you support the war with Iran if you clicked on this video? It's probably, I would guess, 100% of people that are watching our video did not support it.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Bye.